And welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. I had a little hiccup earlier. I tried to stream this and my internet was apparently not working well enough. It was on, like my phone was fine, but the internet was not working well enough for me to stream. So I had to reset the internet and now it is working just fine, hopefully. Cross my fingers and hope to die and all that. So we'll just go ahead and rest for the night.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the
age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Yeah, he is not letting that thing out of his... Yeah, he is not letting that thing leave his side, because he knows.
A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands.
Yeah.
I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No.
Who's gonna do this
while
shit?
he's ahead? How convenient. But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard!
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace! Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance, now!
Now? Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
We have no choice. Fuck it, let's do this.
If there really is no other way.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His Magler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
Now, the royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
I think we have to tell the people that the prince is alive. I think that's the only way this goes.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Charge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold! The me are to be executed before you die. Know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait. Is that...
You! Identify yourself!
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. I had a feeling.
Who are you? We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis. Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Luis!
He's just gonna stop it. Oh shit.
But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit, just like you.
Oh, that slick bastard.
This is the true lance.
I don't even care how he did it. Just good job.
You snake, Luis.
Wait. Okay. I'm 90% sure the guy in the hood behind Forden is the guy who actually cast the curse on the prince. So the curse probably isn't broken.
Kill Sanctifex Forden.
No. Impossible. Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
Del, Lord Luis is alive.
What's going on? Good people! You have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
You came back to life?
You believe me resurrected? Even if I could defy death, I care nothing for the prospect.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
And it was...
Attendant? You mean that?
Oh my god, yep. Mm-hmm.
No. Zorba?
Huh?
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this.
Basically what happened was necromancy, right? Like that's what we're assuming. He basically
So I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
Well, I'm glad I'm not a
I could have
fool
emerged as
then.
soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Why do you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
I'm sorry, that thing's fucking massive. You gonna tell me you just pulled out another one and then...
Ever since the moment
like...
we thought Zorba dead?
Bullshit.
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
Huh.
Please, spare us!
No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctors break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Out of the way!
Oh shit. Oh damn! I didn't even know Del could do that. Okay.
Why?
Go! Run!
Right. Come now.
Thank you.
Won't lie, kinda weird that they pulled Del being able to cast magic out of the left field like that.
This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
And then Del's gonna get in the way. Or he's gonna do that.
Del!
Vitelio!
I have a feeling I know what's coming next.
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Del.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that. Stop talking, Del.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Yeah, it's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Del? Del!
Pitiful. See what brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis. That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my
Oh, that's sick. You can see his fucking scar.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Del? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shite!
Come, make haste.
Oh, welcome back.
It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's alright. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Del knew he couldn't choose where to snuff it.
You know what's really funny? I saw this whole thing coming like a mile away. Like, I knew that Basilio was our final party member from the very beginning. So it was just a matter of how was he going to come to our side when when him and his brother were both so devoutly following Luis. And the immediate thought was berserk, right? Because Basilio is a berserker and Luis very closely resembles Griffith from Berserk in a lot of his just design of, like, you know, white, like pale, like light armor and like curly hair and stuff like that. Like, he looks like an alternate design of Griffith. So the only concept I could get behind that would make sense in my mind is literally just Luis kills Devil. Like, that made the most sense. It was going to have to be something like that. Because, I don't know if you know, but, Griffith does much worse to Guts. Well, not directly to Guts, but, those who know, sadly know. Basilio, on the other hand, I'm interested to see how this goes.
The fact that you
because he hasn't awakened either.
That's enough for us.
I was expecting his awakening to happen like right there, and we were going to fight
to leave him be
Luis,
for a
but
while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
I swear if it turns out to be Zorba,
That he had been the
or like...
Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command.
Yeah, okay, it wasn't... Yeah. It was someone under Forden's command.
Damn it all! We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we?
Oh my god, if it was fucking Godot,
surely that's far from
I'm gonna laugh.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern.
I'm really worried about Rella, too.
We could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Fuck you. We're not doing this. Are you kidding me? Oh no, come on, man. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Like, him dying, I was ready for. Him coming back in Basilio's mind to haunt him, basically. I couldn't have predicted that. Like, I can predict a lot of things. I've seen a lot of media, and even media that I haven't seen, I at least know most of the idea of. Like, Berserk, I've never actually read fully. I've watched the 2016, 20-something anime that was mostly CGI and hated most of the time watching it, but I watched it anyway. But this, I was not expecting this.
Tell? What?
Oh, okay, I'm getting a phone call.
Piece, though. Are you alive? But back there, you...
Hey, sorry, I had to go and bring someone something. Yada yada yada. Let's figure out what the fuck is going on here.
Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Del. I thought
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Del, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Del...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready?
Damn.
Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
O Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light.
Oh, that's great.
Awaken.
I love that. I love that. That's amazing.
See you around, Del.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. 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 Everyone else has like a whole big speech.
You're finally awake.
Everyone has a whole thing of like, I will do
like
this,
that.
this, and this, and this, and.
But I can blame you.
But
After
Basilio,
all that's happened.
he's got one purpose in life, and that was to be with his brother. And now that he's gone, he only has one purpose to
There's
move
magna
to
flowing
move
through
on.
him. I think it's the same as our power.
It was unique enough from every other awakening that it felt right for him, Like it wasn't like his brother was there. He wasn't like...
They want to pay their respects.
That's nice.
For Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad. Thanks.
Yeah. You know what? He was so specific of a character to make our ally that he had to be specifically done with every bit of his everything, right? He had to be like, he had to not really care one way or another about us, and then see the good that we do as just the good that we do, not like we have some other motive. And then he needs to start to see the bad in Luis, start to see that Luis isn't really protecting anyone. He's just sort of steamrolling through, and if you get in his way, too bad, buddy. And then, of course, the final stepping stone had to be Del being either badly hurt or dead by Luis's hands. And here we are. And his awakening was so simple because he didn't even really say that much, right? He was just sort of like, it's not really any choice. I'm back to the starting line, aren't I? And him and Fidelio fist bumping was really good. Alright.
By God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Santifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
You know what I want to see, actually? The one thing that's been, like, consistent with these guys is, like, they're all just sort of whatever. Because I'm pretty sure these are... I'm pretty sure it's, like, they're different, leaders of the countries that we've been to, basically. And, like, Forden would be considered the leader of Grand Trad, I guess. So I'm wondering who's going to take his place, and my only guess is Godot. And I'm only guessing he's going to basically walk in here and take the chair, and, like, when someone questions him, he's like, what? What are you going to do? Huh?
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle.
I would love to see him completely change personality.
We must devise a plan.
Oh, wait, okay, so it's the Prince of Oceania, the Army General, the Igniter person,
Before all else,
and the Prince of Monterio. Okay, so the Prince of Monterio and Oceania. Okay. Right.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
I wasn't even thinking of that. Wait. Oh my god, wait. Hold on. Is Godot about to, like, lose his shit? I feel like Godot's about to lose his shit, right? Because he probably feels like he should be the successor. $10 to 1, right?
This girl? She is your plan?
She makes sense, though. Okay, I didn't realize that not everyone realized that was his plan. She makes sense, right? She's the saint of the people. But that would mean she literally has to become queen of the entire country.
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal.
Yeah, exactly. See, I knew it. I knew Godot would have a problem with this.
As his trusted right hand.
Yeah, exactly.
She sense. Strength alone means nothing. And
Yeah.
without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Yeah.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Bro, imagine if she was just like, slapped and was like, no. In fact, I'm going to become the queen dictator of the world.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, Will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
Interesting.
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor.
Yeah, and they have
Rella,
to.
at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
Yeah.
You're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No, this can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to...
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad Yufa said exactly what I was thinking. They don't want her as queen. They want her as queen, you know?
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of
You know
government,
what's funny?
that'll be a tough lead to
We're
shake,
fifth,
after all.
right?
Just
If I'm
lifting
right.
the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed.
Or at least we were fifth the
Luis
last
versus
time I
Rella.
checked.
Front runner and runner-up with no ties.
Does that
to the
mean
royal
we're
family
fourth
between them.
now?
Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that his Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt. So many
Yeah.
obstacles. What do we do?
We have to keep trying to break the curse, but we also need to get people to support the prince's claim to the throne. To move forward, we need to buy time.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it had to be something like that. Because I know... I've tried not to see anything spoilery, but I do remember seeing that, like, a picture of, like, protagonist with white hair. And I was like, huh? What? What? What do you, huh? But...
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty.
As long as they don't find out.
As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on this.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just
He's not wrong.
think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
Wait. They're Clamar? I mean, that makes sense, but I'm just like... The prince doesn't have horns, right?
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of Elden blood.
Oh my god, is my theory for what I think is gonna happen real? That would be insane, actually, if it was. because like I had a slight theory when I saw that, because I didn't know when the white hair came in. I don't know why. I didn't know any of that. So my only theory was like, are we the prince? You know, is this like was the curse? Did the curse like actually split him in two or something? But then like I remembered, no, the prince was already there when we already knew the prince. We'll figure it out. Anyway.
I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
And a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I am the prince. Was that believable?
Even this doesn't get to you? Sometimes I worry about you.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Right. Because I'm almost wondering if there's going to be something where, like, we break the curse and the prince just, like, disappears and fuses with us or something. I don't know. I'm just sort of throwing things out there. Just because, like, fuck, man. We're already getting into weird territory.
Oh.
Alright. What time are we at? Yeah, keep it going. Nice. Oh, Jesus. What was that? Anyway. These be grown? Yay.
Did you...
Yeah. Hey, Del.
Sam?
I mean, sorry. Shit. That would have been terrible. If, like, I had the biggest Freudian slip of, like, hey, Del, while talking to Baz. Just like, hey, Del, how you doing? And he's just like... That would have been fucking awful. Oh, okay, sorry. That was... Oh, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even mean to do that. That was just completely not on purpose.
I'm tired.
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, did they want me to actually... Oh, prepare. I see now. Okay, so they want me to actually go places and, like, do thing. I got you now. In such a case...
Let's go.
I don't know, I guess I'll check out here.
Hey.
You have any swords? No, yeah, there's probably nothing that I haven't already seen.
Where to?
You know what? Let's just go.
Let's go.
I can repair another time. Okay.
Something up?
I just want to look real quick. Like, where have we been? Because I feel like I want to also look at this. So... Yeah. So with
Here's
that,
where we are now.
I think the general idea is you're supposed to do Soul Hacker, like get Soul Hacker to level 20. I just wanted to look at this map again, because, like, fuck, it's so good. And, like, I hope we're going over here and over here, because, like, some of this map is unused, and I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Can I... Ugh.
Sure.
Good night.
Yeah.
Hey, looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then? Hold on, let me see if I can... Got a minute then? Seeing as I've fallen in with you lot now, there's something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You doing all this to save the poor old prince, or you doing it to save the country?
Certainly.
I want to save this
Hey,
country.
mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Gotta actually win this race. So if we can't save the prince, you take his place. For good. That means if we win the tournament, you'll take the lie to your grave.
So...
I'm just saying. You declare yourself prince tomorrow, and everything changes for you. Forever. You know what you're signing up for? I'm used to change. Listen to you. Got guts. That's for sure.
Then...
Well, I'll tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge Del.
Whatever.
Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Luis into the ground. But I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. And if I'm gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live to see, I know it.
Leave it to me.
So just leave it to me, yeah? I've got your back. Long as you're giving this everything you got, so will I. We got a deal, Captain? Can you shake my hand real quick? Damn it. Never shake my hand when I ask.
And the age of a new king.
We always gotta have like a whole conversation first. And I'm like, are you gonna shake my hand now? They're always wondering why I want to shake their hand. Don't worry about it.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Sorry. It's the fact that he's like the one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
I think it's both. But hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. I couldn't get a read on what kind of
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
So are we doing this now? My hair's not dyed white yet,
Thank you
so...
all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus, of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctism.
Chill out with just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed
Right.
pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne.
Yeah, well, she's pretty.
Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity.
Even
Right.
from here, I can feel her aura of magic.
I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object! Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Guido, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of Sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Centrella in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I...
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
Well, shit. That's, this isn't gonna end well. He still has the lance. Should have known that much.
I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach the true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic? Impossible.
Oh my god, is he actually about to do it?
You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guyaburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt! The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Oh shit, cutscene time. Alright.
Be this thy course? Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
Oh shit, we're really the third head on there. I didn't even
When
realize.
he first rose, I killed Forden. Yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs.
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee.
Damn. That's pretty cool. Can't lie.
Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Let's do it.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
The royal's magic protection has faded away.
This lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism's shadow. The fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God.
Damn, he's just gonna say it straight up, huh?
And whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer?
It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example, and abandon the folly of your ideals.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hithlodius V. Last heir to
How are we
the throne
gonna
of Ukraine.
how are we gonna do the hair though?
His Highness,
I'm
the
imagining
Prince
something that
himself
could work,
has
and it's
risen to
probably not gonna
vanquish
happen.
evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself.
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister? I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise. Fine then.
He doesn't even care.
This marks
Luis
the true
doesn't even
battle
care.
between those who would fight
He's
for
like,
the
you want to play
throne.
that? Okay,
Wouldn't
sure.
you say,
Fuck it.
Your Highness?
Yeah, he doesn't care. Oh, I kind of
Face
like
your
it.
unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
With Luis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with the other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. I secured the abandoned Dracadios. Well, that's cool. Yep, and we are now rank 3. Rella, Luis, and me. And I can't let the people down. I guess I gotta bleach my hair. Shit. I'm wondering when that's gonna happen.
Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk?
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Oh, damn.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Close your eye.
Excuse me? What? Huh?
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Sister, what have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse.
Good
I've told
lord.
you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers because I yet live.
think oh, the silence. You could cut it with a knife. It makes so much sense. It hurts. I didn't even think of it when she used the thorns. It was the same thing. It was the same thing, and I didn't realize it. Oh my god.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night. Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have!
That...
You were only 12 summers old then.
That is an amazing twist, by the way. I was like, it had to be someone, but I didn't even think of Rella.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Baby.
You'll never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Oi! They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
That Rella twist really got me. I didn't even think of that until she said it.
Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have.
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then that's what
You just had to say it, didn't you, Basilio?
You're saying I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we
I
don't.
trust you, Nearest.
I agree. This speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Eurus! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. You're kidding. God damn.
Possible. It can fly.
It flies now.
We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This might take some getting used to.
Yeah. turbulence, fucking high altitude, all that shit. Yeah, that can take a while to get used to. But Jesus, it's amazing.
I really done it! Look at her! That's my Skyrunner!
Beautiful. Good job, Nurse. Did I even get that screenshot? Damn it. I was trying to get a good screenshot.
After that drop, I thought we'd die even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I knew it'd work.
I always knew Nurse could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be.
The only thing I can think is, right, is more magic was involved, and that's not actually Rella. Right? That they had the caster of the curse transform into Rella. That's the only thing I can think of, but
Maybe I just never knew the real her.
so far it's not seeming like something that's gonna happen.
It's the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that something's felt wrong somehow, ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
Okay. So
Check the map.
right. It's nice that we have a full table now.
These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
This here.
What? That's funny. Because we're flying.
Tally-ho then.
Let's be off.
Okay.
I say, already seemed preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. For some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build a blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Yeah.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem. To the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations. And as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
Yeah.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind. Its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
Damn. Okay. Here we are.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
And there she is, okay?
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus.
Oh, goddamn,
You're
we're
an
really gonna have
orphan.
this?
Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim.
Oh, man.
A tokenized game piece on their
Okay.
board to illustrate their noble contributions to
Oh.
society.
Oh.
You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
Honestly, this kind of twist...
I understand
This
now,
kind of
Rella.
twist isn't that surprising in an Atlas game of all things.
And I was wrong.
Like, this is basically akin to the Maruki twist of, like, the really nice character becoming a villain.
I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, No mistake. It be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You are protecting me. From what?
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctus flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature, fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it. Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley, show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Alright, I guess we're doing this.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life...
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us.
We've got no choice.
Soul Hacker! Let's work together. Not this.
Yeah.
I won't hold back.
I should maybe be something else, but
Scour.
let's see if this does. Well, he's not resistant. That's fine. In which case...
Sogne, Summoner, show them strength.
Not this. Let us combine our powers.
Heed me.
Let's see. Oh yeah. We got this. Can I... What's the button? Tactics? Party. And then if I wanted to... Yeah, I want to try it.
I'll take care of this.
Sogne, show them strength.
Wind.
My strength. Allow me.
Oh, good.
It comes to this.
Cecilio's anxiety
I call upon royal power
we gotta
within.
defend him until he shakes it off.
You know what?
Time to strike.
Everyone go forward. Get the attack boost. Go back.
I owe you one.
You claim such power. Then I will test it.
A bunch of them.
Hold on. I love this.
Okay, I just want to look. Oh wow, so he has every kind. Oh wait, does he? That's interesting.
Never mind.
Okay.
Let's still happen. Scour. It didn't work.
Nullified?
Yeah, but that was just for one attack, right?
Cold.
Oof.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay.
Take this.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
I shall vanquish evil.
We might want to lose this and, like, go back to whatever the autosave is.
Perhaps not.
'Cause let me... What's the...
Moving to the rear. Time to go offensive.
Someone heal him. They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Samurai.
I see. So right now we need physical.
I'll cut you from.
You gotta aim better than that. Take
Yeah, he really does. Alright, you know what? I hate to do this, but auto-battle it out.
Super frozen. Her attacks won't do much like this.
Just...
Someone get him back on his feet. This.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you for letting me wash. I made a little whoopsie.
Will you?
Oh, wait, did I just retry battle? Oh, thank God. Okay. This will be fine then. No information to display.
All right then.
This.
What now?
First off, Basilio. There it is. That's, in fact, yeah. Yay.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Just get some of the lower level ones.
I learned a new ability.
Good for you, Basilio.
All right.
I shouldn't have done that one. I should have done the lower cost ones, but I'm being stupid. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I can use this.
Okay.
I see.
Seeker's really cheap, so go with Seeker. There we go.
I learned a new ability.
I found this. All right.
Mage is also really cheap. Even though it's not going to get him much of anything, it'll get us some extra hero fruit and stuff. So there we go. I probably should have done, like... What's the other one that's really cheap? Knight. Yeah, Knight's the other cheapest one. So... I mean... I'll honestly just keep it. What I need... God, I'm so close. Okay, hold on. 'Cause I should have this. Which will let me do that.
I found new power.
Because that's at least pretty good. Then Basilio. Yeah, you deserve at least one of those. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Give him, like... You know what? Yeah. Give him that.
Use this.
There we go. Because he can, honestly. Go ahead and put those into there. And then I need him to have something, you know.
All right.
So, there. He has that. And that's pretty much all he gets right now. So... I doubt I have anything. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he definitely needs some better... Well, I guess his thing is fine, actually. Funny enough. But he could have... something like that. Ooh, actually, yeah, the healing halberd might be the idea. Eh. That might be the one to go with. No, that actually won't help at all now that I'm thinking about it. And then... should I be someone else? Or something else? Maybe? Maybe be... general? No. Actually...
The battlefield is mine to conduct.
maybe a good idea. You're fine on that. You're fine on that. You're fine there. Okay. Hold on. This one, even though it's a little bit less attack damage, I'm going... Actually, at that point, I should just be a mage. Yeah, at that point, I should just be wizard. Like, there's not much point in being something else. What I can do... Ooh, yeah, let me get the Heartbreak Stratagem. And... you know, that thing. The Heartbreak Stratagem. I see Stratagem and I think Helldivers, even though I never played Helldivers. And then if I go with... If I do that... no. Yeah, that's not going to do much. I should really learn that when I get a chance. As well as this. I really need to learn that. A lot of the healing skills kind of got left behind on me. But... like, Medica would be really good to have. You know what, I'll just take Battle Cry, because that'll help. And then Stroll... I should really have given him shield formation too. You know what? Instead of that, and instead of this, he has no healing. Right. Because I had him as a cleric, but I never bothered to learn the cleric skills. It's fine. Okay, that should be Stroll good. Hulkenberg should be pretty much fine. Yeah, she's pretty much as good as she's gonna get. Right. Holy Knight's Proclamation is much better. I forgot about that. I need to get used to actually using that. Heismay, you're kind of just in the back right now until you get to rank 7, which is sort of my fault, I guess. But June is also until she gets to rank 6. So I guess we could put her on cleric in case we need healing. Except I would need to learn all the skills, god damn it. You know, just put her back on this. And then Yufa on Summoner, Basilio on Berserker, as should be. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna save that. Because I did a... Alright. And... since we're pretty much leaving...
Let's not.
Oh, okay, fine. Be like that. Okay, I'm gonna try this fight again.
Check the map. Yes, of course.
What now?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, that'll work. And then... take that. And then I'll take... I'll take that off of Heismay. There we go. And then she needs to have anything else. Actually, go with that. Here we go. You know what? If anything, I almost want that. Speaking of, what is this one? Yeah. No offense. I just think... Trying to find just magic, but maybe... That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. That should be good. We don't have, like, crazy good healing on anyone.
What now?
Like, maybe... No, apparently not. Whatever, let's just try it.
Looks like everyone's here.
Here.
Alright.
The royal maid.
We're just getting into it. I kind of wish there was
What
like
are you
a
saying?
spot where
Forden
you could
lies
actually...
dead, yet the curse is
You had...
This world already rejects many for their weakness.
Alright, let's try this.
We've got no choice.
Come forth, royal
Fight
soul.
back, everyone.
No.
Okay. Then in that case...
I must concentrate.
You want to meet one dragon god with another dragon god?
Heed me.
I mean, I feel like we had to do that.
No holding
You know?
back.
Yeah.
Ready for anything.
Thank you.
That helped us out. I'm ready. About bloody time.
Ooh, ignores resistances.
Tell wouldn't do.
What's his thing? Oh yeah, right. You know what? I have an idea for him.
Let's go. Maybe we'll do this together. Is there? Let's
Wait.
set it up. Maybe
Okay.
come forth, royal soul. Fire.
You hit their weakness.
So
I can do this.
That's your
Show them
opening, Captain.
strength.
Yeah, just increase Basilio's attack.
Allow me.
That's Yeah, barrier against elemental.
Frozen?
Basilio's frozen
I call upon royal power
As
within!
hard as he usually does.
Let's do that.
Strike!
I knew you'd have
It's coming.
Didn't I already do that?
Gotta
Anyway,
stay
yeah.
calm.
Oh, okay. In that case...
Use now.
Think later. Vidas power. Maybe not. I'm all prepared.
I'm counting on you.
Oh wait, right.
That didn't do a
I'm an idiot.
Underestimate a dragon.
I have a whole thing for that I had that I had a plan for and I forgot to use it.
It comes to this.
The captain's frozen. I
Okay.
pray you're ready. You're gonna be a lot weaker.
Yeah, let's do that.
Now. Thanks.
Now.
And then...
Now, let's make an end
Do
of
we
it.
have anything here?
Not the right move. No holding back.
Yeah, not really the right move right now. Hold on, I think our dog is whining.
Hack and
Let him
slash.
out.
Okay,
Let me go
let's
do
do
that. real
All
quick.
right. Follow my lead.
As soon as I do this.
I'm counting on you.
I'll slice you.
That's what I'm talking about.
It comes to this.
Trivial.
Mm-hmm. Defense return to normal. Okay. Let's have Stroll do his thing again. Does it have one on?
Burn.
The attack was nullified?
Are you strong enough to
It
protect
did.
the weak?
Okay, I couldn't remember or
It
not.
is your turn! Yeah!
I can't. I call upon royal power within. It's time to
I'm
strike.
grateful.
Come here. Taste the flame.
Right in their weak spot.
Let's
Take
go.
them down, Basilio.
Show them
Ready
strength.
to the rear guard. Fire.
You hit their weakness.
There we go.
That's your
Allow
opening,
me.
Captain.
Okay, now I should use the heartbreak stratagem.
Yufa's really
Yeah.
hurting. Can someone help her? Yufa's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
Let's use a party heal. Like a pretty big one. $200 should do it.
I knew you'd help.
Yeah, that'll get her up.
That helped us out.
You claim
Samurai.
such power, then I will test it.
Big
I'll
egg.
cut you down. They die hard.
You better be ready.
I mean, this power?
There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Oh no.
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul.
Okay.
Burn.
You hit their weakness.
Take my fullest
That's your
power.
opening, Captain.
Heed me!
Yeah! Yufa hit their weakness.
Oh no. Oh, just... Okay.
Are you prepared? This should help.
Yeah.
That is helpful.
I owe you one. Okay, placing. Here I go. Right, let's make this fun. Never mind. Berserker! Hold on. Berserker! Got us.
Yeah, let's use it while we have it.
All right, let's go.
Alright. Up my attack. Increase, or, extend the duration of my attack. Hmm.
Summoner. No. If we all work together.
Nice.
It's up to you now. It is your turn. Yeah. Yuba hit their
I shall
weakness.
samurai. I call the lightning. Come here.
Can you do this again? Okay. Guess I just don't understand how that works.
I leave it to you. Hit their weakness. Even I can do this. That's your opening, Captain. Heed me.
No holding back.
Let's try it. Ooh, almost.
Are you really hurting? Someone help her?
We'll be fine.
What is this? I feel so heavy.
We'll be fine.
Yuba's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
We're gonna do this just for the sake of it.
I am grateful.
I owe you.
Yuba,
Let's
we
fight
gotta
this
do
power.
something about all those ailments.
Maybe let's
Watch
set it up.
yourself.
I'm counting on you.
There we go.
I have
That better
bested.
do it.
I see now. The true strength of your will.
Nice.
Good. 'Tis done.
I was hoping Basilia would level up from that. I really was leaning more towards that whole samurai build, huh? I should
continue
still.
to grow to greater heights.
Nice. Alright, now explain everything.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction. Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections? As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now. Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day,
Oh shit. Flashback?
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all...
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister unrelated by blood, yet already there's ability to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I'll do it.
God damn it. I knew it had to be something like that.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
What power have you sought?
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos,
Is my theory gonna be
I
correct?
saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
My whole theory has been like, Luis is actually a human. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of.
Overrun by humans. What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the Beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do. What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
It's gonna be the scar, isn't it? It's gonna be the scar.
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands. Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh?
Okay. Okay, good.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Del. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rilla knew she was linked by the curse to its victim. Her body paid the price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church, for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart in all the filth of that sullied house. she was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
She gave us a mission.
She gave us a mission.
Yes. You're right. Can't waste all my time crying when she's counting on us. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
I'll keep an eye on Juna, just like I promised Rella. Rella, the candidate in second place, has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer their support to the Prince. Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the Crier's message birds, and had even made its way to Grand Tread before the before the day's end.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the Criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means that Rella is dead. And the boy who
Oh,
claims
that's
himself
fucking
the prince
sick.
has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and
That's a smart way of
myself.
doing
To
it.
all
Literally
lessons who
having
remain,
Luis read it.
lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's Grand Cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand. Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it!
Well, I guess we got some work cut out.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed. I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
For you, Fabian, I will come back from hell itself. God, I haven't seen her in ages.
What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth!
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor, and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan.
Something tells me they're more worried about Luis at this point.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
So we have a week, basically.
Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion.
Yeah.
We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Yeah. Oh, we're back at Alterbury. Okay.
No.
Yes.
Right.
I beg your pardon.
Right then.
Yeah, I still have some. Let's go ahead and rest, honestly.
Good night.
So we still have less than a week? Oh. Seems more has summoned me to academia.
Oh.
Oh.
Apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
More seems
Do you recall
discouraged.
some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I am trapped here? I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Okay.
It seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
I assume we are going to go into the Mage Academy then, because it had like weather stats, you know?
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself? My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that, in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you. Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
And he no longer has the thorns around him. Attention to detail. That's why we love Atlas.
The time's finally come.
Very well.
Yes.
True.
Everyone's here. We've got the fight of our lives ahead of us.
Yeah.
Let's be ready for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Wait. 10 days.
And then...
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay, that makes more sense,
Now
actually.
what am I to do?
I had to think about it for a minute. And it made sense.
Now what am I to do?
Huh? Alright. Time to look around.
About that.
So it's not just a rumor? There's a prince going around helping people. Well, I'm sure someone like me is near the last on the list. Soldiers. Okay. Hold on. That helps, actually. Okay. I'm having trouble even reading lately. I think I need to get my eyes checked.
Thanks.
Let's give it a shot.
Awesome. Sick. That's amazing.
That's a choice
Okay.
A village.
Here's where we are.
Cool. Cool. I'm just gonna...
Yes, hello.
Honestly.
Indeed.
Oh?
Dismissed.
Oh.
Oh, let's...
Hmm.
Damn it all.
You know what?
You
Let me guess.
Hey.
What?
Yeah, okay, so they all... They all want a piece of me. I gotcha. Oh, I guess those two are hitting it off finally.
Now what am I to do? Damn it all.
What'll I do?
Your aura called.
Oh, right, read the weather. I'm good.
What intonation?
I'm gonna probably be walking around for a while.
What's it now? Till next time.
Okay.
All right then.
Anyone else?
Let's go.
Ridiculous. Why, you...
Uh-huh.
I guess, but...
Well now, what are we on about?
Well...
Okay.
Let's give it a shot. Well then.
Great.
Ridiculous.
All right then.
Just make sure there aren't any more. Okay. There's
Let's go.
Recruitment center.
Anyone? You can handle.
That...
Let's do it.
Give me everything, you know?
You're sure?
We'll face danger here.
Is that it? Okay. Good.
All right,
I want to make sure I grab every possible request.
Where to?
Possible. I wish
Where
I
to?
could, like, look at the town map. Oh, there we go. Here. Just had to think for a second. Yeah, I guess there's nothing there. Hold on.
Where to?
What about Port Brownhaven? Just check that there's no one. Probably not.
Where to? Where to? Where to?
Yeah, no. then those couple here. I guess we're mainly supposed to stay in Altabury.
Close your eye, oh close your eye.
Yep.
My oh my.
Okay.
All right then.
So
go.
Let me think.
Lady Rella, please help us.
Leave it out, mate. Oh. Oh.
Alright. I've decided that we're gonna end it here. And we will talk to Yufa next time. And then we will go... Actually, real quick, I wanna look. Is there new weapons? 'Cause you know me, I'm always looking for new weapons.
Get yourself a...
But have whatever that is. New weapons? Anyone? Anyone? Just a new axe. That's really expensive.
Now then.
I'd sell all that, at least. Honestly... What was the one I wanted to... Yeah, I'll keep that one and that one. Get rid of this one.
Now then.
Get rid of
Now
this
then.
one. Wait, did it say it can be purified? No, I think it's that one. It's bird type. Yeah. That's pretty good, actually. That's better than this. I think this is specific. Yeah, you know what?
Now then.
Base katana, I don't need.
Now then.
I have like 10 katanas. Because I can't. I can't be bothered to get rid of any of them. Just because, like, the idea of my guy having a bunch of, like, katanas in his house once he's done with all this. Alright, I'll see everyone in the next one. See you in the next one. Stay healthy out there. Sayonara and Jane. Subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I go live or upload a video on the rare occasion. And like the video if you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. Jane.